Welcome to the mock-up phase of the engine compartment door. Now this engine compartment door actually fits into the engine room in the side wall, so it's an enclosure covering. The trick about this has been not only to make the door, but also to place the struts. And placing these air struts is a real problem. The higher up you go, the more they'll bump and stuff like that. So I've used this piece of plywood in substitute of the door, and I'll put the door on in a minute. But by putting the plywood here, it allows me to move the screw holes around without tearing up the original design of the door. So these are now in place. They're placed properly. You can see I've offset them backwards enough for the thickness of the actual wood, which is 3/4 of an inch. That's what this line is. And we've placed this so at full extension, the door is all the way up. So as we close, you can see the doors coming down. Right, there we go. Into place, and it actually snaps into place and holds itself shut because of how the pivots are attached. And on the way up, let it run, and it slows at that last little bit there. So that's what that's done. Now it's time to take this door off, and we'll put the actual door on using this height of the pivots as my template. Once that's done, we'll test it one more time, and then we'll move into the actual engine enclosure. So thank you very much, and we'll see you in a minute. Welcome to phase 2 of the great engine room door episode. Now so far I've only managed to drop this 15-pound door on my head once and on the floor twice. Hopefully we'll be better. I want to talk a little bit about the power of templates. I made this with hot glue and 1/4 inch plywood. This is the inside of the area for which I wanted to make a door. So what I did was I simply took this on the inside of the engine room, stuck these sticks together, and took it back to the workshop here. By having this, it allows me to make a door the right size that I know will fit when we get to the other end. Now in the last episode, I actually made a mock-up door out of 3/4 inch plywood. It was not as heavy as this, but it gave me a chance to figure out where to place the air springs, which are inside and behind here. So, having said that, here's how it works. It'll break here and here on hinges and fold up into itself. So here we go, in perfect land. And there you go. I thought about this when I started remembering how they opened up the old hoods from cars from about the 1920s or so. You could open the hood and it folded back down on itself. I don't have much more space than this in the engine room, so I couldn't have a full door folding up. So that's what we've done here, and thanks very much for watching. And there you go.